Hey everyone, it's Monica with Kids Live. How's it going? So I'm back for video number 2 after coming back for so long. And everything's going great. I'm on day 4 of my juicing. So unfortunately we don't know where our camera is, like I said. So I haven't been able to record me actually juicing. Um, Sorry if there's lots of noise. There's construction outside of my house right now. That's a little insane. They're replacing all of the streetcar tracks. Hasn't been fun. We've been woken up at 7 o'clock every morning by banging and ripping up concrete, and it's been pretty funky. Anyway, um, so I'm on day 4, and starting today, I drank first thing in the morning, like probably 10 minutes after I woke up, a glass of warm water with some lemon juice in it. A friend of mine told me to do that so that it helps with digestion of the juices, and it kind of just gives it like a base for it and restores your pH level, of course. So everybody knows that lemon water is really good for you, but most people would drink it in cold water. But warm water is actually really, really good for your body. I'm not a fan of warm water at all, but I must say that it wasn't too bad. So I like, seriously, like freezing cold water. I put a cup full of ice cubes and then just add a little bit of water. So I've always liked it that way. Anyway, yesterday my juice, I made a ton of it, like a massive amount of it, so that I could have extra because I was going out in the evening. And I have to do the same today because I'm going out tonight. So I'm going to a restaurant with a bunch of my scouting friends, and I'm going to be bringing some juice. Fun, wow, right? Because the place where we're going, I wouldn't even trust if they said that they have vegetable broth. If it was actually just vegetables, there's probably some kind of meat in there, or bouillon or something, so no thanks. That's okay. Anyway, okay, so I put celery, carrots, kale, spinach, strawberries, blueberries, and oranges. And I really liked it, but I think I put a little bit too much oranges. I put the tiny little tangerines, but I put 2 this time, and it was a little bit tangy, I guess you could say. So definitely next time I'll just put 1 orange and maybe a couple more. Oh, I think I put blueberries as well. A couple more blueberries or strawberries or something, because I really like the berries in there. So yeah, that's going really, really well, and still crocheting like crazy, and opened up a new store last week. Well, extended our booth, so now Marina and I have a humongous booth, which is actually going to be fixed up this week. I have stuff displayed, but it's not fixed because they wanted to get a backdrop for it, and he went to get it yesterday. Long story. Anyway, it'll be fixed this week. Other than that, I had Marina at the doctor's again yesterday, and she, the doctor, thinks that everything is going well as far as Marina getting better. I hope so, because now we're going on 7 weeks. She's lost a total of 34 pounds, something like that.
I'm 170.
Yeah, so yeah, 34 pounds. It's been a little crazy. So she's on the mend. I went this morning and got probiotics. I don't know if anybody has ever taken these, but got these probiotics for kids, and she took it today. It says right on it, flavorless, but Marina says no way.
Nope.
It tastes kind of minty, she said, but it's not a bad taste, so that's good. And you only mix it with cold water, and then you just drink it.
Or milk or yogurt.
Yeah, you can mix it with something cold. You can't bring it to anything warm or hot because it'll wreck the probiotics. I guess it will kill them because they're just living cells, right? So, it's a powder. I'll show you the packet in case anybody's interested in it. You never know if you've ever had any problems. So it's this little tiny packet, and you just take 2 of them per time. Although you can change it how many you take. So Marina, I only have her on 4 packets a day. You can go up to 7 packets a day, and it's basically to restore the flora in your tummy. So I'm not sure if anybody has ever had chronic diarrhea or vomiting or acid reflux or anything like that, but sometimes what happens is after you've been sick for so long, your tummy lining, your stomach lining, basically gets eaten by acid, right? and then anytime that you are attempting to eat or anything, it really irritates it. So this restores the flora. Right, see, healthy gut flora. So it restores the flora in your stomach, and I'm really hoping that it works. Um, it does take a little while for it to work. It could take a couple of days, up to a couple of weeks for some people, but hopefully, because Marina's hasn't been that long extended, it'll work better. Some people can have a problem for months and months. So we're trying this, and it is dairy and gluten-free. So we're staying with the gluten-free thing. I was really hoping that I could find something that was gluten-free. So where does it say that again? On the side. Da-da-da-da, right there. Dairy and gluten-free. Okay. So this was $31 for this box. It's got 30 sachets of those little packets that I just showed you. And so she takes 4 a day. That'll last her for a week plus one extra dose, I guess you could say. So that's not bad for $30, $31 I think it was. And hoping that it works. She had to take Gravol again today, but she was able to eat. I made her some oatmeal, and I made her eat something else. So she had raspberries, just raspberries? Yeah. And then always drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated for sure. Yeah, look.
Drank 4 of these this morning.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is her massive cup. There's probably about 4 cups in there. So, you've drank 4 of those? Full to the top? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 16 cups of water. That's more than I drink. Anyway, okay, so back to me. Wanted to share that with you. Alright, so yes, I'm still crocheting and starting some new projects. Sorry, trying to grab something to show you. Actually, here, I'll just show you this one. I, for the first time ever, treated myself to some pricey yarn. I'm not a fan of like really expensive yarn, only because when you sell it, it's impossible to sell something that's priced at like $80 or $100 versus selling a hat that's priced at maybe $25 to $30. So I do usually buy just kind of cheaper yarn. Not cheap, but not as expensive as this one. So, you know that I love cotton. Obviously, being vegan, I try and buy a lot of cotton, and now I have found a store. It's called the Purple Pearl in Leslieville, which is in Toronto. And so it's at Jones and Queen. The cutest store ever. It's like yarn porn for us crocheters and knitters and crafters. And it's just a tiny little store. It's so sweet. And they actually have like a part to sit down where you can go and stitch and bitch, it's called. And basically you can just sit there and like crochet, craft, whatever with other people and chat. So that's really cool. So I bought myself some hand-dyed Peruvian cotton. And this is a hat that I made out of it. Okay, I love this cotton. I have a ponytail in my hair, so it's kind of not fitting properly, but I love it so much, and it's so insanely soft that, yeah, now I see why people buy premium yarn all the time, and I'm really thinking that I will do some premium yarn in my store and see how people take to it. Now that I'm going to be advertising that all of my product is vegan, it always was for a long time, but people are looking for that, so I think that that'll be a little bit of a help to my sales, hopefully. Anyway, alright, so that's it for today. I don't want to make the video too long, but thank you so much for all the comments that you guys put on my other video that I just made. It made me feel so nice coming back, and I missed all of you guys too. So I will keep you going with the updates on Mom and Marina, and of myself, of course. Alright. There's peace in my heart. I love you guys. Cherry smile.